It's Sunday in the World Cup in South Africa and Germany is stepping in the tournament. Massive favorite against Australia. How will Germany do this time? We know that they always go far. Fredi Bobic is with us, our German ambassador, former top striker of Stuttgart. Fredi, what is your view on Germany in this tournament this summer?
Yeah, Germany is still one of the favorites of the World Cup, not one of the top favorites, but one of the favorites, because this is a tournament, and always Germany is in a tournament in a very good shape. They can concentrate it on this special target to play a good tournament. Okay, they have some problems right now. Michael Ballack, the superstar of the team, is out because of injury. Also, their number one goalkeeper, Fredi Bobic. Also, some other injuries in the team, in the squad, and there's some problems for the guys, but they have a very good young generation. For the most of the players, it's the first big tournament. They're really exciting. They have a lot of fun to play this World Cup, and they have not so much pressure than in the last World Cups before, because the pressure in Germany is not so tough, because they know they have not so much experience, and they don't expect too much that they have to win the World Cup. If they can reach the semifinals, and I think that's realistic, they can reach the semifinals, then it's a big success for this young team with a big future. And at the end, I think Germany will reach the second round, and it is always so in a tournament, when Germany reaches the second round, that everything is possible.
We have seen that quite a few times, Fredi. Thank you very much for joining us from Berlin. Germany's favorite 150 against Australia this Sunday. Australia pays 7 times the money. Jonathan Deeley, our top UK bookie here. We have also some interesting matches beforehand, don't we? Algeria, Slovenia, for example. 2 quite unknown sides.
Well, they are quite unknown, Dan, and they've had very similar entries into the World Cup finals in that they both qualified via playoffs, and they've had very few warm-up games, so we haven't got a lot of recent form to go on. What I would say is that the psychology of this game will depend a lot on what happens the night before in Rustenburg. The result of the England-USA match will have a great bearing, because for both these two teams, they're going to see this as a massive opportunity to put themselves in with a realistic chance of qualifying.
Yeah.
This is a must-win game for both of them. I'm looking forward to this game immensely, actually. I think it'll be very keenly thought. Both sides will be pushing for a win. I actually think it'll end up as a draw, which ultimately isn't going to favour either of them.
So the draw is the recommendation at 320, Algeria, Slovenia. Then Serbia, Ghana. Serbia is very interesting in this tournament for many. An outsider, strong qualifier.
Well, they are, but they qualified tremendously ahead of France in their group, and they have a very, very talented team. They also have a fantastic coach in Antic. Ghana, it's just a question of which Ghanaian team actually turns up. They're about as predictable as the Hungarian currency. You just simply don't know what you're going to get with Ghana. There were flashes of absolute brilliance at the African Nations Cup and moments of complete ineptitude. They haven't got Essien in the team, so it's really the question, Dan, is quite simply which Ghana is going to show up.
Yeah, and who will score, for example.
That's another problem.
That's another problem. So what do you go for, Serbia, Ghana?
I can't. Personally, I think the difference here is the coach, Antic, at Serbia. He's a fantastic coach. He's likely to get the best out of that team. They've got a tremendously talented bunch of players there. I think there's a very good chance that the leading goal scorer for Serbia, his surname will end in Ich.
Pantelic Rosic.
That's an absolute shoe-in.
That's a shoe-in. Odds 101.
I can't personally look beyond Serbia in this, although I would say their odds look a little prohibitive.
Yeah, 215 is the odds on Serbia to win. Ghana is 360. You place the bets and don't miss our live betting, etc. It's worth it.